Good morning! It's Monday the 8th of Jan. I'm going to Melbourne in 5 weeks. It's time to get in shape. I'm not gonna lie, I've gained a few pounds over the last 2 months. And by pounds, my scale batteries are dead. So not physical pounds, but the measurements have gone up slightly over the tum, the waist, the usual. That's where it goes straight away, obviously. So over the next 5 weeks, I want to lose those centimetres and basically get feeling banging again, because it's summer in Melbourne and I want to feel good. So I am back on my tracking, I am back in the gym today, back on my steps, the whole shebang. Eased back into it last week, started off with the tracking. Now I'm being more tight on my calories, really getting that protein in so that I'm not suffering with hunger. But I am trying to be aggressive because it just works better for me. Short term and aggressive, back up to maintenance, refeed, short term aggressive. I don't do long term dragged out deficits anymore. Been there, done that. I've got experience, you know? So yeah, I don't have a weight loss goal. I don't even know what my weight is currently. I will get the batteries. We've got new batteries for those scales, so I will know. But currently I want to lose 2 to 3 centimeters off of my waist back to where it was last summer, and I wanted to lose 7 centimeters off my lower tummy, but I've already lost 3 in the past week. That means I was also bloated. So now I want to lose 3 to 4 centimeters off my lower tummy. Again, get me back to where I was last summer. That's the goal. Is anyone else, when you gain weight, it goes straight to the tum? Or is that just me? Anyway, I have my caffeine ready for the gym. I don't want to go to the gym. I do want to train, but I don't want to go to my home gym particularly. Also, it's really cold and I am gonna walk to get my steps in. This climate just isn't for me, which is why I'm going to Melbourne. But got to do it for 5 weeks. So I could go and walk on the treadmill, which is what I did last winter. Being as it's not raining, because it's dry, I feel like I should get outside. So that's the plan. Chaz. So yeah, I've had my breakfast. My kvarg, some bloobs, and a bit of muesli sprinkled on top. I find it much easier to stick to a calorie deficit when I am eating pretty much the same breakfast every day, mostly the same lunches. Tends to be a chicken wrap or a tuna wrap, or do not spill your coffee, or new carpet, or salmon. White muffins with cream cheese and salmon, even a bagel and salmon. And then my dinner's different every day. I eat what my parents eat. It's just easier, which is why I tend to be tighter on my breakfast and lunch to allow for that. I prefer also having those calories later on in the day. When you're going for faster fat loss, when you're going for a more aggressive diet, protein is everything, because I can't cope with being hungry. I can't. I'm a hangry girl. So I'm gonna get my ass to the gym. Now. Just got back. I actually really enjoyed the walk-in there and back, but got me lunch. Chicken bacon avo wrap from Athlete's Kitchen, 371 calories protein. God, even with my glasses on it's hard to read. Protein, 30 grams. Beautiful. I'm gonna munch this and crack on with me check-ins, the other half of my check-ins. I didn't film anything in the gym, I just wanted to get it done. I actually had a really nice leg day. Back to doing hip thrusts, heavy barbell hip thrusts. Good mornings, started them again in Bali. I just love them. Don't know, I'm a hinge girl, I love an RDL and a good morning. And then single leg press, also been doing that for quite a few months now. Really enjoy it, and some ham curl to finish. So I avoided quads because quads are gonna ache for probably a week, so I thought try and do that on day 2. But yeah, I'm gonna crack on with me check-ins, eat this, let's go. Good morning, happy Wednesday. I've just got ready, I'm off to the gym. I've been writing some real scripts, writing some content out this morning, and now I'm gonna go and train some upper, and I will take you with me this time. On Monday. I just wanted to get that leg day done. I just wanted to get through it. First session back. Today I'm gonna film. Even though I'm extremely pale, my stress rash has now gone, and I'm gonna tan tonight. I did a poll last night, right? I got Hogwarts Legacy for Christmas on my Switch, and I actually plugged it into the TV for the first time last night. Much prefer it on the TV. I like a big screen. I can't see. So I did a poll on my Instagram as to which house everyone thought I'd be sorted into. And the majority was Hufflepuff. And I don't know how to feel about it, because back in our day, when we were kids, Hufflepuff were the losers. Like, no one wanted to be placed into Hufflepuff. Looking at the traits and stuff, and I think it's a compliment, you know? It said hardworking, trustworthy, loyal. Those are all very fitting. I got Slytherin. And I think it's purely down to the fact that I am ambitious, very ambitious. But like for the classes and stuff, it was like, which class are you most looking forward to taking? And it was like potions, spells, maybe like transfiguration, which interesting, or flying. I was like, obviously flying. So yeah, I'm a Slytherin. It just made me laugh, everyone's responses. I think when I was younger, I would be maybe more Ravenclaw, but my capacity for like book smarts these days is gone, completely gone. So I do think I agree with the actual, with the traits, I am very Hufflepuff, but combine that with the ambition and the potential recklessness of Slytherin. Bought this yesterday. Charges my watch, my AirPods magnetically, and phone all at the same time, because my watch charger was nibbled by JSUF literally the Christmas that I got it, which was probably 6 years ago maybe. It's got to be at least 5 or 6 years old, maybe more. It's a Series 3. So I've never had a working cable. It's always been intermittent, and only now have I bought a new charger. 5 or 6 years later. Lol. Maybe more, I don't even know. I was definitely at uni at the time. I cannot remember. But it's brilliant. It works very well. Anyway, I'm gonna head to the gym, show you that upper body, first sesh back. I'm gonna be weak as shit. Happy days.
Baby, I don't need you to tell me you were wrong. Swear my mind erased you the moment we were done. All out of me, you're all out of me. I'm finally free, it's all good. I'll be fine, and you'll keep on breaking hearts for fun. 1, 2, 3. I don't wanna see your face again, and I'll never let you near my friends. It's a shame that this is how it ends, but I wanna say thank you for nothing.
I just got back from the gym. Spicy burrito wrap today. 360 calories. 21 grams of protein. The protein's low on this one. Well, I've probably got rice. We're on 6,000 steps. We've got the Apple Watch back up and running. And my new strap arrived. Anyway, we're on 6,000 steps. I'm aiming for 7 to 8. 7 to 8 is a good goal for me. I'm going to eat my burrito and crack on with some work. Happy Thursday! I've done the big hair wash, I've finally tanned, and I'm feeling human again. I've been at my desk writing all morning, emails, captions, all that kind of good stuff. And now I'm gonna crack on with my Thursday check-ins. Got some calls today as well. And I'm not aching that much. I don't have DOMS that bad, considering it's my first week back. Also, got my new strap for my watch. Ticked all the boxes yesterday: gym, steps, cals, all on point. My Kvarg protein is really helping me keep the calories down and just be a bit more aggressive with this fat loss phase. And now that I've tanned, I'm gonna take my starting photos tomorrow. Desk lunch, desk lunch. It's check-in day, baby. We got last night's leftover satay, chicken, stir fry with edamame beans for extra protein. And it's check-in time for my Thursday crew. Oh, batteries flashing. Yum. Good afternoon, happy Friday. So I finally fake tanned yesterday and took my starting photos this morning. That was fun. Straight up felt really disappointed, to be honest. I knew I'd gained a few pounds from Bali, but actually seeing those photos, I just felt really disappointed because the first thing I thought was, you've undone all of the progress you made last year, and I was so chuffed with the progress I made last year. Dropped a dress size, best shape of my life, most muscle I've had in my life, strength, etc. And my body type, it went straight to the kind of a little bit on the waist, but straight to that like love handle area. That's what happens for my body, a little bit on the hips, not a lot. So yeah, it just felt really disappointing. But then I've had a look back at those starting photos before my prep for Dubai and the measurements, because I keep a log of everything. I've got photos literally since 2018, bundles of photos. I've got measurements, I've got body weights, I've got the log of my calories at the time, steps at the time, all that jazz. Every time I've tracked things, I've got it in a master note on my phone. So I'm able to look back at my numbers from then and stuff, my photos from then, and just like chill. So yeah, like I'm not happy with the gain on my waist and tummy area. I don't like the way that's looking. Can I remove that? Absolutely. I know exactly what I'm doing. I've got my accountability from Dan. I've already started. I'm in a routine with it. So I've got a plan. I know what I'm doing. It's not the end of the world. Like I would tell my clients, no one's died. It's just a bit frustrating when this is my job and there's a lot of pressure to look a certain way. I've always struggled with my weight. I'm not a naturally lean person, and so that's okay. Hopefully it just helps you a little bit more understand that we go through these fluctuations, and as long as you don't give up, you can gain a little bit and then lose it again. And Bali was so worth it. Anyway, that's an update on the starting progress. Only up from here. I'm literally dressed and ready to go to the gym. Today I am doing a full body sesh. Another thing I'm thinking is, because I want to do a photo shoot this summer, it'd be really good in that photo shoot to be able to do an overhand pull-up for the back pics. Because I was thinking about the chin up and I was like, photo-wise, your back isn't particularly flexed at the top. It looks better overhand. So if I could get an overhand pull-up by the summer, just one, I could have a photo doing it and show the back gains. So if I do overhand, I can get the chin up back and I could get a sick photo. But obviously as well, like by the end of the year, I've already written it as a goal, I want to do it by the end of the year, but it's more of a challenge this summer. And that's going to amp me up to go. And hit them every week, twice a week, because that's what you need to do to get those pull-ups, chin-ups frequency. So yeah, full body sesh. Let's go.
All your stuff away and check out for the day. There's no time to waste when it's 100 degrees. Burns under my feet. Won't you have a drink with me? We head into town, see what it's about. Barely need a shirt though the sun has almost set. Make the most of it. I know we will dance and sing. There's a heat wave rolling streets and the city's on fire.
I'm still out of breath. There is nothing like an uphill walk after leg day. I finished with pause leg extensions, so my quads are wobbling like jelly. Wrap of the day, chicken bacon avo, classic. Massive win though in the gym. I went to do some banded overhand pull-ups. Like I said, I'm going to start working on them. And my purple band wasn't in my bag. I didn't have any thick bands. I wouldn't have been able to have done the black. So I couldn't do banded pull-ups. So I thought, risk it, see if I could do an acceptable negative, and got 8 seconds. You'll have seen it. 8 seconds. I've never done an overhand negative with that much control. Buzzing. Also, I didn't film my wide lat pull down. It's the only thing I missed. I'm so forgetful. I just forget to film. I like just get in the zone of whacking out the sets. Anyway, so I'm thinking I'd like to add this year more pause leg extensions. I really think that helped with my quad growth last year, and definitely going for those overhand pull-ups because it's just exciting me again to work on pull-ups, you know. 1, 2, and then the other thing is lunges. I really want to grow my upper, the like glute shelf. Looking at videos and stuff, I feel like I used to have more there. I don't know if that's because I've lost the like body fat in that area, but when I used to train in my old gym, I would do, at the end of sessions, I would do like banded abduction work, lots of abduction work, bands, lying abductions, things like that. I also did like glute focus squats, and I did thrust like twice a week because I used to really enjoy it, and then I went off for it for a while. So I can't identify what made the upper glutes a bit better back then, but I'm going to focus on lunges this year because I've really been getting into them. I'm definitely a lunge over a split squat girl. Walking lunges, heavy Smith reverse lunges, potentially some dumbbell lunges. Like, yeah, I'm still trying to get a walking lunge with 2 20s, 20 kg dumbbells. I've done 17s, haven't hit 20s yet. That is a goal. I am gonna go and smash this because when I was bracing on the hack squat, my tummy was rumbling. I'm hungry. Every day, post-lunch snack, more of the good stuff. This is my secret weapon to stay full till dinner time. I tend to have about 200 grams. I know not everyone can get these nice big tubs, which are 500, but they're so much better than the baby ones. Otherwise I'd need like 5 baby ones a day, 4 maybe. 200 grams of the good stuff after lunch, after my wrap, keeps me full till, I mean, we have dinner about 7, between 7 and 8 to be honest. We're not that early. I would be nowhere without this stuff. And I'm going to send an email to my email list that I wrote the other day about how terrible I am with the Dyson Airwrap, and how normal it is to be rubbish at things when you start, but it doesn't mean you give up. Good eve. I'm going to get into my pyjamas at 6 PM on a Friday night, and I'm going to watch some Traitors. I'm so into it already. I watched the first 2 and a bit episodes last night. I could have kept going, but I had to go to bed. PJs, Traitors, dinner, I think rum fish. And then tomorrow we're going shopping in Cardiff. Don't actually need to shop or anything, look for anything. But me and Mum are going to go for breakfast, so just a nice excuse to get out of the house, put some normal clothes on, get some steps, wandering around Cardiff. So yeah, that's the plan of action. Happy Friday Eve. Good afternoon, happy Sunday. We're about to go out for Sunday lunch, which I didn't even know was happening. We've been for a banging walk this morning over Park Slip. I am on 9,500 steps. and I've been struggling to get a jacket over this damn hoodie. The hood is huge. So I've just ended up tucking it in and going for this one. This is the fit. Let's go get some lunch. I'm gonna chuck my eggs on. Let's head. Back from dinner with a lovely cup of tea. So yeah, today I had lunch out. I did have dessert. I had chocolate fudge cake because it's my fave. So today and yesterday are higher than my weekdays, but both still in a deficit considering the steps, which is really good. I've done really well this week without having a post-dinner dessert. You know, I have like levels of how kind of aggressive I'm being with my deficit. And the after-dinner snack is definitely a want, not a need. I like to, if I'm in a more moderate deficit, I like to have that protein serving. So like a chocolate protein pudding or chocolate protein mug cake, protein bar, half a protein bar, maybe a full one depending, that vibe. So I get something sweet and a serving of protein, but I have ditched that this week, which is probably the harder thing for me to do. The thing that I have to put effort into, because I've perfected my breakfast, lunch, after lunch snack, dinner, that's all cool. That's probably the most effort I have to put in. Did well at it this week. I'm gonna keep that going. So that's my like go hard level of deficit. And then nice little refeed on the weekend. So yeah, that's my structure. That's what we're doing. I need to wash my hair. Just not in there. I'm not doing well at that at the moment. I need to get into a routine of that. Should we do some stats for the week? Steps tracked from Wednesday onwards when I got my new charger. So 5 days. The average for the 5 days has come out at 7,973 steps. So just under 8,000 for the 5 days average. Lush. Goal for that this week, maintain, but extend it obviously onto the other days. So I want that for the whole 7 days. That will be backed by number 2. I have done 3 workouts, 1 upper, 1 lower, 1 full. Considering muscle soreness and everything, chuffed with that. Next week's goal is to get 4. And with the 4 workouts comes 4 sets of walking, whereas this week I had Tuesday and Thursdays lower step days, so that will help with those steps. I'm not going to tell you what my calorie target is, but that has been nailed this week. Calories on point. So for the week coming, I want to keep on with that, maintain it. So progress wise, tummy, week 1 we are down 4 centimeters on the lower tummy. Some of that will definitely have been bloating when I first took them, but definitely some fat loss there. Hips are down 1 and waist is down 1, which means 3 centimeters left to go off the lower tummy, 2 off the waist and 2 off the hips, which is nice and doable. So that's my stats for week 1. I will put my progress photos up here and we will crack on with week 2. Right, I am gonna go and edit this vlog, or at least start the edit. Don't know how long it's gonna take. And I will see you for week 2. I hope you enjoyed my first week of the Melbourne shred. 4 weeks to go. 4 weeks today I am flying. Let's crack on and get those centimeters down, baby. My quads are already popping again, which makes me so happy. So I'm already excited to train this week. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed and I will see you for week 2. Bye!